Hi everybody, how are you? Hope all of you are fine. I'm also fine. Welcome to another online English class. This is Muhammad Anwar Hussain, Assistant Teacher English, Ulania Coronation High School, Ulania Mehendigans, Barishal. Let's get started our today's lesson. My dear student, welcome to another online class. Let's enjoy a video. Look, this is very interesting video. Please enjoy the video very carefully and try to get something. My dear students, we enjoyed a very interesting video. Watching this, right? We enjoyed it. Look another sentence. As we watched this, right? We enjoyed it. Dear student, do you notice any difference between the two sentences? Yes, right, you are. In the second sentence, there is an extra word as, and then subject we, and then watching was turned into watched. So there is no tense. What kind of sense have you followed? The student try to guess what kind of change we found between the two sentences. Yes, right, you are. Simple to complex. So our today's lesson is transformation of sentences from simple to complex. Learning outcomes. At the end of the lesson, we will be able to define a simple sentence, define a complex sentence, and transfer from simple to complex. It's a very wonderful sight. My dear student, look at the sentence very carefully. Here is only one subject, that is it, and only one verb, that is. So, do you know what an simple sentence is? Try to answer the question and then mess with my answer. The sentence that bears only one subject and only one finite verb with a complete sense is a simple sentence. So we get the definition of a simple sentence. This sentence which has only one subject and only one verb with a complete sense is called simple sentence. Here it is a very wonderful sight is a simple sentence. Look at this sentence. It and which, two subject, is and is, two verb. So my dear student, here in this sentence we found two subject and two verb. So guess what will be the sentence? Yes, the sentence that bears two or more than two subject and verb and added with a relative or coordinating word is a complex sentence. So, dear student, we get the definition of complete sentence. In a complete sentence, we have at least two clause, principal clause and subordinate clause. we may find more than one subordinate clause also in a complex sentence. So now we are clear about simple sentence and complex sentence. My dear student, follow carefully. Principal clause plus subordinate clause combinations complex sentence. So if we want to make complex sentence, we need at least two clause, one principal clause and one subordinate clause. We can also use more than subordinate clause in a complex sentence. Now we are going to discuss or learn about how to change simple to complex. The first one, simple to complex with present participle. Simple sentence, going home, I took my meal. Then complex sentence, when I went home, I took my meal. The students, we have some few more words in the second sentence, when and I, and the verb also change, going turn into went, then no change. So look how this sentence change, or how we can change present participle from simple to complex. At first we have to use as, since, or when. Any word of the three words, here we use when. Then subject, this is the subject I, and we use I. Then a verb, that means present participle will turn into according to the principal verb. If the principal verb was in past tense, we have to turn present participle in past tense. As took was in past tense, we turn going into past tense, and then there is no change. So we created when I went, and but others extensions was not changed here. Another example, taking rest, we started our work again. Complex, as we took rest, we started our work again. So my dear student, I hope you understand the rules very carefully. Now activities, here is a list of activities. All of you are suggested to practice these activities according to the rules. Simple to complex with subject plus present participle. My dear student, here we get the present participle just after subject. The simple, the man walking in the field is my friend. Complex, the man who is walking in the field is my friend. Here is, we got two more words, who and is. Look at this sentence and the rules, how we can change present participle from simple to complex. At first subject, so subject will be no change, and then who is, that according to subject we have to use relative pronoun who is, or that. If the subject is a person, we use who, and if the subject is a things, we use which or that. Then auxiliary verb according to the tense. If the sentence is in present tense, we use am, is, are, or if the sentence is past tense, we use was, were. So this is very easy rules. We only need a relative pronoun and then auxiliary verb. There is no change. Look, another sentence, the boy studying more is a good boy. Complex, the boy who is studying more is a good boy. Okay, my dear student, here is some activities for you. All of you are suggested to practice these activities according to this rule. Simple to complex with subject plus past participle. Simple. The book brought yesterday is a history book. Complex sentence. The book which was brought yesterday is a history book. So the rule will be subject. Subject will be no change. Then who is that? Here we use who as the subject is things. And then auxiliary verb according to tense. And then past participle and then extension. Look, there is another sentence. The pen given me is a good pen. The pen which was giving me is a good pen. The student, here is also some activities for you. Please practice these activities according to these rules, and then the rule will be very clear to you. Simple to complex with adjective plus noun. Here we get the sentence, adjective, and then noun. So a brilliant scholar is respected by all. Here brilliant is adjective and scholar is noun. Now look how to change this adjective plus noun into complex sentence. At first we have to use article and then nouns. So here we use article a or the, and then noun is a scholar. Then relative pronoun of the noun. Here a scholar is a person, so we use who. And then the verb, here is verb is, and then adjective. Adjective, here brilliant is adjective, so we use brilliant. And then portion after noun. Is respected by all is the portion after noun, so we use the portion after noun. Here are also some activities for you. Practice these activities according these rules, and the rules will be very clear to you. Simple to complex with 2 plus adjective plus 2. He is too weak to walk. He is so weak that he cannot walk. So my dear student, in the second sentence we get more word. So let's see how this rule will be. At first subject, then verb. Here subject is he, so we use he, and then verb is, and then to. So instead of to we use so. Then the next adjective, and then that instead of to, and then subject. He cannot or could not. We have to use cannot if the sentence is present tense, and we have to use could not if the sentence was past tense. Look at the sentence. He was told to move. Here was his past tense, so we use here could not. We use here could not. At first he was, then so instead of to, and then adjective, and then that instead of to, and subject he, and could not, and then extra. My dear students, here is a chart of homework. All of you are suggested to practice this example in your home, and then show your note khata to your class teacher when your school will open. Till then, may Allah bless you all. Thank you. Continue to next class, my dear student. I will come back soon before you with another online class.